What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz back here with another video. Tonight we are getting right into episode 3 of the Ultimate Wheel tier list. Without further ado, let's get right into tonight's video. Alright, now if you guys watched the second episode, you guys will know that I accidentally skipped number 24. We're going to be starting off today with number 24. If you have not seen episode 1 or episode 2 of the Ultimate Wheel tier list, be sure to go check those out for 40 other wheels that aren't going to be in episode 3 and 4. Alright, number 24, Advan Oni. Now, Oni, either way, it is the Japanese word for demon. Shout out to you guys if you have watched Demon Slayer. This is probably one of the cleanest tri-spokes in my opinion. Like, so simple. This is all you need. You got equal spacing of the spoke and between the spoke. Easily an S tier wheel. We're going to slap the Advan Oni, the Advan Oni in the S tier all day. So easy. Back on track, we have number 41, Ray's Gramlights 57DR. Easily one of the prettiest wheels out there. If you guys remember in episode 2, we looked at the 57CR. The 57DRs here have a bit more concavity. They're also going to be your 4-lug, 5-lug, anywhere from 15s to 18s. Wonderful specs, wonderful quality wheel. I don't like the gunmetal in this one so much. I like a white or chrome if possible, if you can find them in chrome. This has one more spoke than the 57CR. I don't feel like we've had a whole lot of S tiers this far, but our Ray's Gramlight 57DR is absolutely going to be another S tier. So simple, goes on anything you want them to. Great wheel, beautifully designed and beautifully made. Ray's also just a S tier brand. Coming in at number 42, we have Racing Service, or RS Watanabes. Another great little wheel for you guys. So, out the ass expensive, probably. I think Watts are now getting to be up there. While they are a beautiful wheel, and I love them a lot, I think they've also gotten overhyped. So, while I would normally put them in S tier, beautifully designed wheel, they look almost stock. Like, they look like they could have come on a Corolla in the 80s or 90s. They look like they could have come on a 240, both a Z or an SX back in the day. For that reason, it's a wonderful OEM plus looking wheel. I'm pretty sure they make 1-piece, 2-piece, 3-piece Watts out there, or at least similarly designed. A wonderful little wheel, one I would probably rock myself on the right car, but for styling, and because it's gotten a little too popular, RS Watanabes are going in the A tier. Number 43, we have a set of Momos, which I thought only made steering wheels and seats for like the longest time. Number 43, we have the MOMO Heritage 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I don't know if they're the Heritage 6s because they're 6-spoke. That's my guess. Again, these just look like another Regamaster to me. I don't think they're all that expensive. The MOMO Heritage 6s are like 300, 400 bucks a wheel, depending on what size and what spec you get. So looking at a full set of these, between 12 and 1500 bucks is really not bad. I also saw they came in different bolt patterns. 5x100, 5x120, probably 5x114.3, your most popular bolt pattern. I don't know much about MOMO as a brand, honestly. Like, I remember them from Midnight Club, I remember them from, you know, just looking through seats or steering wheels, but I don't know what their wheels are like. I feel like MOMO as a brand outside of wheels, wonderful. If you have a MOMO steering wheel, you're doing great, you're happy with that. Now, as for the wheels, I don't like them as much as I like the other stuff they make. We are going to slap the MOMO Heritage 6s. Man, we're going to put these in a C tier. I really don't like them that much. They look a little 1552-ish to me. They look a little too cheap, in my opinion. I feel like there are other 5 or 6 spokes that I would get above these, especially if I was going to put them on a Heritage car, an old Porsche, an old BMW, old Mercedes. Probably not going to put black Momos with neon writing on them. So, MOMO Heritage 6s going in the C tier. Next up, number 44, we have Yokohama AVS Model 6s. The Model 6s, along with the Model 5s, have recently become way more popular than they used to be. Definitely like a hype boy, like grassroots, like look at me, I'm into drifting. I don't know, they just seem a little overhyped for me as of recently. You'll see these paired with Model 5s. Any of the other S tier, A tier wheels, definitely in that grouping for me. I don't think they're an S tier wheel. I know Nick is absolutely crying right now. These come in good specs. Nick got a set of 18x9.5s from Russia. They're white, they're a little beat, but they're pretty cheap. So I guess if you can find a set of these, if you like this flat style of a face, go and find some Model 6s. You're definitely gonna be paying a lot for them now, but they are a good wheel. They're very sought after, and you could definitely get your money out of them if you had to sell them. Yokohama AVS, wonderful brand. We are going to be putting Model 6s in the A tier. I would almost do a very, very, very high B tier, but I think these are deserving of the A tier. Oh lord, number 45. Number 45, we have Blitz 03s. Now, Blitz makes a whole bunch of parts other than just wheels. These are probably the most popular wheel of like 2021. I don't remember who's buying them all up. I think Adam LZ was. This is a design that has been copied by 326. This design alone was copied by other manufacturers such as GMR, Heritage Wheel, ESR, and probably some others out there that I'm forgetting. Blitz 03s, the first time I saw a set of these, dude, I was watching Steven Garage Sideways, and he just got a fresh set of these built for his 240, or maybe his girlfriend's 240. I don't remember, but he mounted the tires himself with like 2 iron rods on a brand new fresh set of Blitz 03s. Wide as hell, dude. I think they were like 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, 19s, maybe 18s. They were a very, very beautiful wheel, and that was the first time that I saw Blitz 03s. I'm gonna have to do it, man. S tier, I know they've gotten very popular and very overhyped, yes, but in my mind, just like the VSKF, they're still an S tier. They're a hot boy. You're going to be paying a lot for them, yes, but all the applications of real Blitz 03s have been absolutely wonderful. Next up, number 46, we have SSR Mark IIs. Now, I'm not too good with little wheels. I know they were requested a lot after episode 2. Good, we've gotten a couple of those in so far. I feel like I remember a wheel from episode 2 that reminds me of the SSR Mark IIs. This is one that I would go out and choose and spend more money on than other little wheels. I honestly don't have a whole lot to say about these. SSR, great brand. Mark II, I just think of a Jetta. I don't really like the red faces, although I think that was customary of like the late 90s. When these were popping, you've got gold, red, bronze, silver. Probably find these in about any color you want to. With 6 pieces of hardware, they look really easy to build or rebuild. S tier little wheel all freaking day. Number 47, we have Work XT7s. So this is the Work Emotion XT7. This is like a Model 6 if they made a Model 7, and they might. This is like an AVS Model 7, baby. This shit looks so good. Find a set of these in chrome. That would be probably the most desirable set of XT7s. I've gotten XT7s confused with T7Rs, which have a fatter, thicker, wider spoke. I did have a set of those, although now I think I would prefer a set of XT7s. Work, great brand. They're gonna come in great specs. 4 lug or 5 lug. XT7, we are slapping in the S tier. Dude, I don't think I was expecting this many S tiers. So many great wheels in today's list. I lied. Aodhan DS07. I wonder what these are going to be reps of. I feel like I've seen this somewhere other than Aodhan, but I could not tell you where. I definitely have owned a set of these too. I'm not sad to say that I am very familiar with the Aodhan DS07. I ran them on my E90 before I understood or really gave a shit about the rear wheel, fake wheel, rep wheel debate. They didn't bend on me. They didn't crack on me. To be fair, I had a pretty fat sidewall going on at the time. They came in 5x120. They came in good specs. Aodhan is a brand. It's just rep company. Go get the real thing. We are slapping DS07s in the C tier. They're not horrible. I don't think they're not a horrible wheel. And they're relatively okay looking. But just compared to all the other wheels we've talked about today, I would literally get any of those over the DS07s. Next up, number 49, we have Wald Duchatelet 2. I don't know how the hell to say these. Duchatelet? I don't know. Anyways, here they are. These are gorgeous. Big, fat 5-spoke. These are going to look good on your big body cars, or I would argue to say these would look good on your European cars as well. These are going to be like an option, an alternate option to Futuras. Wald is a great brand. In my mind, they're kind of similar to Leon Harditt's. Leon's Wald, wonderful brand, wonderful looking wheel. We are going to slap the Wald, however the hell you say them, 2s, in the A tier. Number 50, we have SSR Vienna Courages. Man, these are, yes, a good looking wheel, but all I can think of are Ratzingers or VSKFs. I believe this is SSR's, relative version of those other 2 wheels. SSR, great brand. These are going to be the more hot bore style wheels they make compared to the little wheels. You can find these 18s, 19s, big spec, big ballin'. Being an SSR, a 3-piece wheel, and bigger spec, they're going to be slightly taxed. This is definitely an intermediate wheel, you could say. You're looking at probably $1,800 to $2,800 depending on the size and specs and build of the wheels. I personally would get both VSKFs and Ratzingers over these. Still a very pretty wheel though. Like, let's say I found a set of these for cheaper than the other 2 sets, I would absolutely get Vienna Courages. That, alongside them just being a beautiful wheel, we're slapping them in the A tier. 51, good lord, we have 1552's Chicanes. Now listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't like these. I do not like these. These remind me of like the Borbit T's. This side profile really isn't good, but like if you look, it just freaks me out that the face is so close to the lip, but also has a big lip on it. I don't like that the spokes just bend back at the top. A 1552 as a brand is just dog water compared to all the other ones we've talked about today. They make a whole bunch of other reppy, just mid-level wheels. Like another reason why I don't like 1552s is these wheels, same with ESRs, JNCs, a lot of the rep ones, so much of those wheels are just on shittier quality builds, or just shittier builds in general. Like I'll look at a car with 1552s and that's generally going to be your lowering springs, stock ride height, fat tires, cringy stickers, Surikawas, big sparkly banners. They definitely just seem like they're a wheel you get early on, either before you start caring or before you start knowing a whole lot getting into cars. But I just not a fan. Now, while I don't think these are quite as bad as the drag DR63s, yeah, F tier, bro. F tier. 1552 Chicanes, however the hell you say it, right in the F tier. Number 52, we have SSR Star Sharks. Yo, whoever asked for little wheels in episode 3, you are absolutely getting your wish, because there are more little wheels than I would have ever thought of. These are so beautiful. It looks like they come with a step lip, meaning they get bigger and bigger and bigger as they go out. This is a very pretty wheel. I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it's an 8 spoke. I love the dual star design in the middle of these. Having like 5 pieces of hardware, not at all hard to rebuild these or even intricate. Here's some more. Look at all the variants you can have of an SSR Star Shark. Oh my gosh. After seeing this picture, I was going to put them in A tier because they're very pretty. SSR is an amazing brand. But after seeing all the variants of the Star Shark, S tier, bro. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty and beyond deserving, honestly, of the S tier. I don't plan to build anything with little wheels anytime soon, but if your boy comes up on a Corolla or a damn Mark II wagon or something, Star Sharks all day. Number 53, a highly requested wheel. We have the OZ Futura God Spec. I'm gonna just say already, S tier, God Spec wheel. OZ, funny enough, like their other wheels aren't that great, but the Futura, goated. I would love a set of these for the E34. My friend Ali has a set on her Mini. Josh, I think Josh might have had these on one of his 34s or 36s, but this is easily one of the cleanest wheels of all time, highly deserving of the S tier, and honestly, one of my favorite 5-spokes. I don't know if I could say definitively that it's my favorite 5-spoke, but one of my favorites for sure. Number 54, we have Avant Garde AG M240s. Here is AG's version of the Futura. Again, equally as pretty, but my god, if it is not like an exact replica of Futura. I would almost bet that these two wheels have the same number of hardware. Futura's obviously just so much better than the AG reps we got going on here. We're going to put these in the B tier. Pretty wheel, sure. If you get these over Futuras, you are doing something wrong. Also, I think they're just made to look like they're 3-piece with the hardware. I don't think they're actually 3-piece. AG is a good brand, so we're going to slap them in the B tier. Number 55, we have Work Equip Spirit 33s. That's a mouthful. Alright, somebody's playing a prank with me, bro. Tell me these are not Star Sharks. I guess these are Work's version of a Star Shark with more hardware. They look good. I like the SSRs more. Work, great brand. These are probably going to be about the same price as your Star Sharks, as your Mark IIs, as your Mark 1s. Probably come in 13s, 14s, 15s by, 6.5 to 12.5 wide, depending on who built them or their application. I'm going to put these in the A tier. I don't think these are quite deserving of the S tier. I like the Star Shark. They look like they have a little bit more definition in the solid part of the face, which I like. And when it comes to little wheels, I think SSR's got Work beat. So Work Equip Spirit 33s going in the A tier. Number 56, we have Konig Rewinds. I feel like Watt rep. I feel like Konig is not a horrible brand. I think it's just like another daily set of wheels that I would get over JNCs, ESRs, other just mega rep companies. But bro, by definition, this is a mega rep of the Watt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, bro, major Watt rep. Like, sure, they look the same from a styling standpoint. You can't just do that, bro. Like, I just refuse to believe you can take, oh, look, this company made a good wheel. Let's just make the same wheel and put our brand on it. Like, what the fuck? No, bro. D tier. Get out of here, Konig. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Number 57, we have our first set of OEM wheels from this bunch. We have Mustang Tri Bars. I didn't know they were called Tri Bars. I always just called them Mustang Tri Spokes. Here we go. This is kind of a wonky angle for these, but these are the Mustang Tri Bars. Such a good wheel. Honest to God, such a good wheel. They come in 5x114. They came in staggered sets of like 9.5 and 8.5, I think. If you get 2 sets of 9.5, you have 5x114, 17 or 18 by 9.5 squared, a Ford OEM wheel that goes on so many other different cars, tri-spokes, which is very sought after, and like let's say you didn't want the Mustang center cap, just 3D print yourself a new one and you're good to go. Mustang Tri Bars, easily an A-tier wheel, dude. Tri-spokes are really sick. There's a lot of good examples out there. You could probably get a set of these between 300 and 900 bucks. They're very cheap, which is one of the reasons why I'm putting them in A-tier, but also they're just a very simple and very good design. Number 58, we have Leon Hardirtt Vertus. Okay, this set is absolutely beat. Like these wheels probably need to be retired or completely resurfaced. Hit up Carolina Wheel Repair. I like the fan blade style of these. There was a Mercedes, there's like an OEM Mercedes wheel or OEM Audi wheel that kind of has this feel to it of the spoke and the space between the spoke. Leon Hardirtt, wonderful brand. Again, these are probably going to be your VIP wheels, LS400s, 430s, Crowns, Crestas, or maybe if you're going for 18s or 19s on like a G, these would be pretty sick. Leon Hardirtt Vertus, A-tier wheel, as a wheel that I would definitely own behind all the S-tier wheels. Number 59, Work Emitz. Don't want to guess. S-tier. S-tier. I know they're intricate, bro, but this is like a lowrider style wheel that got formed into big boy baller wheels, 18s, 19s. You can find these on VIP cars. You can find these on just fire stance cars. If you guys remember 240 Kev, he had these on his 240, I think, unless they were GMRs. But the Emitz, dude, I would put these on just about anything. Such a fire wheel. Work, great brand. Emitz, even better wheel. I think this is about our last S-tier spot we have. Thankfully, we have only one more wheel, the final wheel, number 60, ABC exclusives. These to me have always kind of reminded me of VSSDs or like a set of Serbs. ABC exclusives, I think they're somewhat rare. If you see them out, they definitely have a rare item feel to them. Like, oh damn, there's some ABC exclusives. I haven't seen those out ever or in a long time. There were a set of these local to me on a white IS300. I don't know if he still has these wheels. Actually, he probably is running the Model 6s on the white IS, the white on white. But anyways, these wheels, good quality, good spec, not too much going on with the face. They look a little fat, but I like the ratio of space to spoke. And we're going to put the ABC exclusives in the A tier. Alright y'all, well that is going to be it for episode 3 of the Ultimate Wheel tier list. As always, if you guys think I rated any of these wrong, please go down in the comments below and let me know. This was easily the best episode we've had this far. All the wheels I've had in these lists are just completely at random, suggested by all of you guys. I'll remind y'all once again, Moonstruck shirts are 50% off using code 50OFF. So if you'd like to support me, if you'd like to support the channel, go down in the description below. The number one thing you guys can do to help me here on the channel is share my content. If you learned something, if you found a set of new wheels you like, or if you found a set of wheels somebody else would like, please be sure to share any of these videos. That is going to be it for tonight's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in episode 4.